for you all. We're just going to take it easy today. We're not going to do anything too tough. We'll take it nice and slow, and I'll talk you through everything, alright? So we're going to start from our necks. So we're going to do nice big circles slowly with our necks. We're not going to do anything too fast. We don't want to like injure ourselves or anything. So we're just going to put our hands down by our legs. We're going to have our palms facing behind us, and we're going to just lift our head back and do a nice big circle. And we're going to do a couple of them, just nice and slow. And then once you get back up to the top, we're going to go the other way. So it's very important to stretch out our neck, as it can be very easy to injure. And then once we get our head back up, we're going to stretch it back as far as we can, and then we're going to look down and tuck our chin in and hold, and then back up and down. Make sure to focus on your breathing, okay? So it's very important, nice deep breaths every time. And we're going to look to the left, just as far as you can, and to the right, and left, and right. Okay, good job. So with our hands still down by our side, we're just going to lift our shoulders up, and we're going to try and get them as close to our ears as possible. And then when we let them down, we're going to breathe out. So we're going to go, okay, and when we lift them up, breathe in and out. And one more time, in and out. So now we're going to reach our hands up as far as we can. It doesn't matter if we can't get them super high. We're going to stretch through our fingertips, and we're going to stretch up as far as we can. If you want, you can go on your tippy toes to get a deeper stretch, and then slowly down, and then we're going to stretch up even higher. So you should be trying to reach for the ceiling, and down. Good. So we're going to get our arms going forward in nice big circles. We're going to do these slowly. So guys, don't forget, if you need to take a break, you're more than welcome, just at any time. If you have a drink beside you, that's fine. And relax. We're going to go backwards now, and again focusing on our breathing. So nice big circles going back. Really feel the stretch in your arms and your shoulders. Okay, good. So just shake it out gently. Get them nice and loose again, because when we're stretching, we tense our muscles, so then we need to remember to loosen them out. So we're going to have both arms out like this, and all we're going to do is go up and down, just slowly, okay? We're not going completely down, and we're not going completely up. We're just going halfway between both. So you should feel your arms maybe start to burn, or feel the muscles getting sore. If it gets too much, you can relax, but try and keep going. Good. We're doing really well, guys. Awesome. So relax. So this time we're going to bring one arm across our body like this, and we're going to bring our other arm and pull it in towards us. So if you look from the side, one arm comes across the body and we pull it in. Good. We should feel the stretch here on our arm, and shake it out and change. So we're using our other arm this time. Again, we should be feeling it up at the top. If you can't feel it, stretch further around. If it's too much, you don't have to go as far. Shake it out. We'll switch one more time. Do each arm one last time. So we're using our first arm again. Good. And last time, change. Okay, shake it out. Right, so we're going to bring our both arms in, and we're going to try and grab our shoulder blades. If you can't get that far, that's fine. We're just going to hold it and we're going to twist our body gently from side to side. Only go as far as you can. And again, focusing on your breathing. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, now I want you to relax and put the other arm on top this time. Okay, and just do a couple of rotations from side to side. Good. Okay, so feet slightly apart, just about shoulder width. If you're sitting down, that's fine. We can still do this. Put your hands in your hips, and we're just going to do slow rotations. So if you're on a chair, you can just rock back and forward, keeping your bum on the chair. So just nice hip rotations, nice and slow. Really focus on what muscles you're stretching and change direction. Good. Okay, so for the next part of the class, I'm going to ask that you get a chair, preferably a chair that you can sit on. If you're already sitting, that's perfect. And just have the chair beside you and a wee bit of space around you so that we can move. So before we sit down, I'm going to show you two options. So we're going to put our hands on the back of the chair. We're going to step our feet out and we're going to stretch down like this. Okay, if you're already sitting, what I want you to do is just sit down and stretch your arms out as far as you can. Okay, but I'm going to show you the standing one. So we're just going to hands on the back, feet out, and bend down and stretch. So you should feel it slightly in your arms, maybe in your back and your legs. And you want to try and get a right angle from your legs to your back. That's good. So again, if you're sitting, just stretch your arms out and relax. Bring your feet in slowly and stand up. Good. So we're going to do that one more time. Remember, focus on our breathing, so step it out. And nice and low. Breathing in and out. Good. Awesome. And bring it slowly in. So while we're still holding the back of the chair, what I want you to do is we're going to go up on our tippy toes. We're doing some calf raises, okay? So our calves are here. We want to build that muscle. This muscle helps us walk. It helps us do day-to-day activities. So every time I count, we're going to go up and back down. Are we ready? 1, up and down. 2, 3, good. 4 and 5. Well done. So still holding on to the chair. We're going to do a couple of wee leg swings. If you don't have a chair for this, you can use the wall or a couch or a table, something that you can hold on to. So I have my left hand on the chair and my left leg beside it. I'm going to be swinging my right leg. We're just going to do small back and forward motions. Okay, loosen out the groin and the hip. Are we ready? And go. Good. Just nice. If you can go higher or faster, work away. You're just getting it nice and loose. Good. And relax. And we're going to change sides. So I'm just going to move the chair so you can see. So we're going to use our left leg now. Are we ready? Go. Good. So again, if it's too easy, swing your leg higher. If it's too hard, you can put your foot down between every swing. Okay? So you can also use your other arm for momentum. It's up to you, really. Good. Okay, relax. So this is the last swing we're going to do. So I'm going to put the chair in front of me so you can see. So both hands are on the back of the chair and we're swinging our legs sideways. Okay? So If you can see it from this angle, we're just swinging it sideways, okay? We're really focusing on our hips here, all right? So hands on the chair or whatever you've got, and swing your right leg. Just gently, you don't have to go too high or too fast. Again, if you have to put your foot down in between every swing, that's fine. If you need to go higher, even better. And relax, change feet. Good. Just back and forth. And relax, good job. So now we're actually going to use the chair for sitting, but in the meantime, if you need to get a drink or take a break, now's your chance to do it. If not, we'll move on. So just sit down in the chair like you normally would, and all we're going to do is put our hands on our legs, and we're going to slowly slide them down until we can get as far as we possibly can. If you can only get to your knees, that's fine. If you can get to your toes, even better. So we're going to slowly slide down together. Are we ready? And go. So let your back just naturally move too. When we get as far as we can, we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly back up. Good. And each time try and get a little bit further. Are we ready? And down. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. We're going to do 2 more of these. And go down slowly. Again, trying to get a little further. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. And last one. Down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Awesome, we're doing really well, guys. And again, stop if you need to. So feet are planted on the ground. What we're going to do is we're going to put one arm behind the chair or to the back, and we're just going to put our opposite hand on our leg, and we're just going to twist our back slightly. So you should feel the stretch across maybe the top of your back. Just go as far as you can and just hold. Good, and slowly come back round. And we're going to go the other side, so slightly back, one arm across, and twist. Good. Okay, so now to progress that stretch a wee bit, we're going to cross our legs. Okay, so if you can't cross your legs, just cross your ankles, that's fine. So for a deeper stretch, cross your legs. You're going to put your opposite hand again across, and you're going to twist as far back as we can. And just hold it for a couple of seconds, and back to the front. We're going to do the same side a couple of times, and then we'll switch our legs. And go again. Just switch, turn round. Good, and back. And one more time, and then we'll switch and twist. Brilliant. Okay, now cross our legs the other way. This is always uncomfortable for me. I always only cross my legs one way. Okay, and twist. Just nice and gentle. Good, and back. We've 2 more. And twist. And back. And last one. Twist. Good. Okay, so from here we're going to sit at the edge of our chair. We're going to bring our feet out slightly, okay? So I'll turn it around so you can see better. So we're sitting at the edge of the chair, and our hands are at the back of the chair. Now you go as far as you need to go so that your hands can reach. And all we're going to do is we're going to stick our chest out So we're trying to touch our shoulder blades together and then fold back in. Okay, so I want you to let your shoulders slump, and then we come up and squeeze, good, and fold back in. Nice and gently, and up and squeeze, and fold back in. So it's very important posture for our everyday lives, whether we sit at a desk, whether we do an active job. So sometimes our posture isn't the best. A great way to fix that is if you're sitting and you ever find yourself like this with an arched spine, all you have to do, right, so we sit up, we lift our shoulders up, we bring them back, and we drop them, okay? This is what a technique they use in yoga to straighten the spine. So again, just relax. We're going to practice that a few times. Just relax. And then we bring our shoulders up, back, and down. Good. So we should be sitting up straight. It does feel a bit uncomfortable and unnatural, but then when we counteract how our actual posture is, it finds a happy medium in the middle, and then we're sitting up straight before we know it. So one more. So just relax, shake out the shoulders, and go up, back, and down. Good. So if you ever find that your back's hurting or you're having problems when you're sitting, try that pose a couple of times a day, and you should be a little bit better. So moving on, staying on the edge of the seat, one knee is bent. We're going to straighten the other knee and point our toes up to the ceiling. And we're going to reach down as far as we can and try and touch our toes. If we can't touch our toes, that's fine. We're going to hold it for 5 seconds, okay? So reach down as far as you can and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up, and we go again down, and we're going to hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go for one more, okay, and slowly down and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. We're going to switch sides, so bring that foot in, stretch the other foot out, and slowly go down as far as you can and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Make sure our toes are pointed up as far as we can get them. And down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. We're going to do one more, and that'll do us. And down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And bring your feet in. Shake your legs out. Good. So if you can, we're going to stand back up. We're going to use your chair. You don't have to use your chair for this if you have balance or good balance or whatever. But I'm going to use it anyway. All we're going to do is we're going to grab one foot. We're going to practice. We don't have to necessarily feel the stretch, so we're grabbing where our laces should be. If you can't do that, I just want you to lift your foot up and hold it there, okay? You don't have to grab your foot. If you can, we're just going to hold it. We're going to work on our strength in one knee. All we're going to do is bend our knee slightly, the one that's standing. That's all we're going to do. If that's still too hard, you can put your foot on the ground and just bend. Alright, so again, we're holding our foot, we're just bending slightly. We're working on range of movement, strength, and balance. So if I show you from the side, you can keep your foot on the ground if you're on the ball of your foot, and then just bend the other knee. Okay, that's an alternative. Okay, good. We're going to switch sides. So we're going to use the other foot, grab it, keep it in the air, whatever. Just bend slightly. This is good for building up strength in your knees too. I know I would have awful dodgy knees myself, so this always helps. Good. Okay, so just move the chair. Actually, we're going to use the chair. We're going to do some squats, but all we're going to do is we're going to squat down onto the chair, relax, and then we're going to stand back up, okay? If that's too easy, what I want you to do when we're squatting down is we barely touch the chair and back up. But again, sit down, chill out, have a drink, stand back up in your own time, okay? We're going to do 10 in total. I'm going to count, but you don't have to do them in my time. You can do them in your own time. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're doing really well, guys. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Right, so we're going to work on our ankle mobility now. So what I want you to do, so I'm going to show you two options. The first option is we bring our knee and hold it and we rotate it. If that's not possible, you can just hold on to something, lift your leg slightly and rotate. You don't have to hold on to it, okay? But if you want that extra bit of a stretch, hold on to your leg, just rotate the ankle clockwise for a couple, then counterclockwise, okay? Good. So, are we ready? And knee up and rotate. Good. Again, if it's only here, that's fine. You work with whatever you can do. If you want to sit down and just lift your foot up, that's completely fine. We're going to switch sides. So other leg comes up and rotate the ankle. Our ankles often get overlooked, but they're very vital and we need to stretch them. Make sure we're turning them both ways. Good. Well done. So we're going to do a little small challenge to finish up. We've got a couple more minutes left. So I'm bringing back out the chair. So sit down on the chair. So there's two options. For the first minute, we're going to just lift one foot, drop it, lift the other, okay? But we're going to hold it for a split second at the top and make sure our toes are pointing up to the sky. You should feel the stretch maybe in the front of your leg and the back of the top of your leg. So we're just going to go for 1 minute straight. We're just going to lift and put. Are we ready? 3, 2, and go. So hold and then switch. And then we'll do a small challenge after this. So just lift. If you want to lift it higher, that's fine. Go to wherever you feel a stretch. If you can only get it low, that's also fine. That's good. So we're halfway. We have 30 seconds left of this. And then we will do the challenge. So we're really focusing on our muscles being worked. Mind to muscle. That's what they call it. So you're focusing on the muscles we're using. You're thinking about how they're working, how you're stretching them and letting them rest. We have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Well done, guys. So the challenge is quite similar to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift our feet in the air like that, and we're going to see how long we can hold it for, okay? If you can only get them this height, that's fine, but I want you to try and push yourself so that we're feeling the tension constantly, okay? So if I go here and I'm not feeling anything, I lift them a bit higher. You can use the chair, you can grab it, you don't have to, you can sit with your arms folded, alright? We're just going to go for as long as possible, or a minute, whichever comes first. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're just going to hold it. If you have to drop, that's fine. We'll just pick it back up and keep going. We're going to try and get a minute, okay? Again, if you need to go low, that's fine. If that's too easy, open and close your legs constantly to make it a bit harder. If that's still too easy, lift them up like this. That's always a hard one. Good, so we're holding. There's halfway gone. We're doing really well. We have 30 seconds left. Let's push it out. You should start to feel a bit sore, a bit of tension. If it becomes too much, take your break. Sometimes a bit of stress on the muscles is good. Keep going. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Well done, guys. So I think that'll finish us off for today. Just remember, it is very important to stretch. If we are going to do any type of exercise, make sure it's dynamic stretching when we're warming up. So dynamic stretching is moving. So like them leg swings we were doing, the calf raises, and when we're cooling down, it's static stretching. So it will be like standing still, touching your toes, okay? Just make sure we're always keeping fit and healthy and moving so that we can do whatever we want to do. Alright guys, thanks for coming on, and hopefully Laura will be back next week. See you later.